Before we get into this review of this product here, I need to make a quick disclaimer. I've never had any medical training whatsoever. I've never been trained as a nurse, doctor, or whatever. I am just going to give you my personal experience on this oximeter. And also I'm going to try to explain to you why I think every household should have one of these. So with that, shall we get on with it? Right, again, I just need to pre-warn you, I am not a health advisor in any way. I just need to get that out of the way. So this is a pulse oximeter, and it does two things. It checks the oxygen level in your blood, and also it does your pulse. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to quickly show you around the box, and it comes in several different colours. So I'm going to quickly show you around the box. I'm going to do the unboxing as well. Then I'm going to show you how to basically use it. And then I'm going to tell you why I think you should buy one and why every household should have one. And I'm going to tell you what I think about it. So with that, come closer. Right, let's have a quick look around the box then. So name of the company, Pulse Oximeter Fingertips, which says low power consumption, easy to use, track your vital signs. And the different colours and different models. So we got dark blue, they do a light blue, and purple, green, yellow, pink, black and white. So that's that. Let's get her out now then. Move all these bits out of the way. What's that? Got a card or something, thank you card, instructions. I'm not going to read out the instructions to you, I'm just going to show you, like I said earlier, a basic how it works, and yeah, should be quite easy. It looks complicated, but hopefully it'll be quite easy to use. So I'm going to move that out of the way. So scratch and win, so they're trying to give you a free prize for something. We'll find out. So it comes with a little clip to keep it safe in case you want to carry it around your neck or something. And what we're going to do, we're going to actually test it straight out of the box without doing anything, okay? So that will go in there if you want to use that. That bit there, you just thread it through and job done. I'm going to move that out of the way because this is the baby we're interested in. So I've never used this one before. I have used one before because my mum gave me one to use because I was ill. So it's got a little cover to take off. I'm going to leave that on there for now. Okay, so here we go. So basically, you put your finger in there. It might come upside down because, you know, I've got my finger in there, but I'm not sure which way it's going to come out. But it might be like that. I think it might be like that. So I'm going to show you that. I prefer to use my middle finger normally. Actually, I'm going to show it on that end. Actually, I think it's going to be easier for me. So can you see that all right? And basically, you just turn it on. Ah, we need to put a battery in there. Didn't think about that, did you, Yorkie? So we're going to put a battery in it first, if it hasn't already got one in, and just wants doing something to it. Open. I'm trying to open it. Oh, there you go. Right, so it wants two batteries. They look like, let me just check. I think they're treble A's. So I'm going to get a treble A, or two treble A's, and plug it in. Right, I've changed the batteries and she should be good to go. So basically, you hold that in like that, stick your finger in there. There's no sharp edges, so don't worry about, you know, any sharp edges. It is just a pad on top and bottom with a light passing through. That's how it works basically. And all you've got to do is turn it on, like so. Give it a second, and it will read your pulse and your O2 levels. So the top one's O2, so we're at 96, which is fine, no problems there. And my pulse is 88, 90. It will vary, of course, because I'm moving about. You should try and keep it as still as possible when you're doing this, so it can get an accurate reading, and that is the strength of my pulse, I believe. It will turn itself off after 20 seconds automatically, so you don't have to turn it off, it will just turn itself off. one of the things to bear in mind, I have read on the NHS UK website that should your O2 levels go below 92, you should contact medical services such as a doctor or 111 or even 999, but only if it stays constantly down at that level. If it's just a bleep where it goes down maybe once or twice, this is what I've been reading, it should be okay. But if it continually stays down, you should contact a doctor, a medical advisor as soon as possible. So that is basically how it works. So with that, it's back over to you, Yorkie. Right, before I tell you what I think about it, a couple of things that I need to go through. One of them is some of the information is not 100% correct in here. And basically in here, it's saying that if you press it to come on, if you press it again, it will turn the information the other way around. It doesn't. It stays the same way up. So if you go like that, it's not going to turn the information up so you can read it. It only stays in one direction. So I need to point that out. Also it mentions about alarms. It says if you use this where there may be an alarm that has a sensor, this might set it off. So something else to bear in mind. Also, if you have any health issues whatsoever or any concerns about using one of these, please contact your doctor or health advisor to see whether or not it's safe for you to use it. Like I said at the beginning, I am not professional. I'm just giving you my personal opinion and showing you how to use this in a basic way and why you should use it. So with that, before I tell you where I think it's worth the money, let me tell you why I got one in the first place. And the reason I got one is because I recently had COVID-19, over Christmas, and I was quite ill. I couldn't even get upstairs, or I could just, but I was absolutely knackered when I got up there. And the reason for that, I didn't realise at the time, is because of my oxygen levels. They dropped so low, it went down at one point, down to 89. And it says on the NHS website, as I showed you earlier, it says on there that should it go to 92 or below and stay there or keep going down to there, then you should contact a doctor or 111 or 999 and tell them that this is telling you there's something seriously wrong. Do not spend too much time, messing about. You need to think about your own personal health. If it's just a one-off, like I said earlier, then it should be fine, providing it comes back up straight away. But if it stays down there or it's constantly going back down there, then you need to contact either a doctor, or 111, or just dial 999, because you could be in serious trouble. And I don't want to see anyone die. But this is the reason why I think everyone should have one, at least one in every household, because when I was monitoring it, I didn't really know what it should be on. And there was one point there and I thought, perhaps I should have phoned 999 when it went down to 89. Yeah, I should have phoned 999. I should have been in hospital, but I'm still here, so that is lucky. But I might not have woke up the next day. Seriously, you need one of these. I'm not telling you to buy this one. I'm just telling you that after getting COVID-19 or any other illness, this could be a lifesaver. So that is why I think you should get one. So my final opinion, so what do I think? I think it's worth the money. It's not perfect. Some of the information in there is a little bit misleading, and like I said, they're going to make sure they do an update at some point. And could be a lifesaver. So it definitely gets my thumbs up. They come in all different price range. From I think the cheapest I see was about £7, £5, and I think the dearest was about £60. So they vary enormously in price. I will stick a link in the video description, below, of this one to the Amazon website, because that's where I got it from. And like I said, you will find thousands in there, or hundreds at least anyway, and definitely well worth investing in. It takes 2 AAA batteries and probably last for months on them batteries. Yeah, definitely well worth the money, and I'm glad I got one. Well, I'm actually glad my mum got me one, because I didn't realise how ill I was until I started monitoring this. Although I didn't do nothing about it at the time, and you know, luckily I'm still here. You know, it could have been, I could have been in hospital and fighting for my life. So with that, if you found this information informative and helpful, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you any money whatsoever, and it helps my channel to grow. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Like I just said, it's free. It doesn't cost you any money. Sorry. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-da!